Yo, welcome to the night shift, ladies and gentlemen. As you can see, I got none other than Junkie Apparel
Oh, man.
himself,
Big
Mr.
BandJones,
BandJones.
man. You
Come
best to
on,
know what's
man.
going on,
Come
man.
on, man. And
Oh, yeah.
you've been off the waves for a little minute, but for the people who may not know you or for people who may already know you, go ahead and let them know where you're from and who you are.
Man, I'm from Texarkana, Texas, man. Rose Hill, Texas, man. You know what I'm saying? East Texas, though. They be sleeping on us, but we on the way.
Come on, man.
I'm going to make sure that happen, man.
Come on, man.
Just chill.
Come on, man. And so we here at your new store, which is it officially open or we still kind of in the works?
We still cooking up right now.
So
ain't no rush.
Hey, it looks
ain't
so
no rush
dope,
in profession,
bro.
man.
And it looks so dope. That's what's crazy. It's like when you actually open, like people are gonna be like, bro, like, this is what we've been needing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I like this. I like this. So let's start off from the beginning before we get into where you're at now. Let's kind of backtrack a little bit. A lot of people may know you more from the music scene.
Yeah.
You kind of put your foot in there and stepped on some necks for quite a while and then vanished. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
So let's talk about the beginning. How did you get started into the music? What was your transition into really getting into
to be honest, man, my brother, he older, man. Shout out to 19 Slunny. He still be doing his thing, but he was chilling on the music and he just was like, I was coming up doing my thing or whatever, and he was just like, man, you got the image.
Right.
And I got this song that fit you, and I was like, shit.
Right.
I tried the shit, you know what I'm saying? So I tried it. I ain't gonna lie, poo cheese. I'm to my ass. Nigga, to me, if you want to know, I recorded it at your house.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
I recorded
it
at your house.
Remember that. I gotta tell him all the time. I'm like, man, I recorded, bro, when he was, first dibbling and dabbling.
Yeah, I recorded Trap Shack at your house.
Yeah, you did.
The hook was made by my brother. I'm talking about poo cheese.
And the mix was poo cheese. Everything was poo cheese. Like, we was both just started off. Yeah, that was crazy.
I told him, like, nah, man, I don't know. I was like, but he was like, give it a shot, man.
Right.
I went back and made Freestyle 1.
Mm-hmm.
I'm talking about, that bitch went up. I'm talking about like 10,000 views in a fucking 2 weeks. And like, that's my first song.
For real, yeah.
I just kept it going, man.
Come on, man. So when you got to the video part, how did you end up linking up with your videographer for the Freestyle 1 video?
Man, I don't even.
It was so fast. Everything happened
like
so fast.
Everything, yeah, man. And shout out to that boy Chaz Davis. He a motherfucker, man.
Yeah, and he's kind of been a little bit quiet on the scene but I know he's got some shit.
But he still be cooking up.
You know what I'm saying? I know he got some shit cooking up.
He for sure cooking up. Shout out to that boy Chronicles, man.
So I seen that, back in the day there was this paper route thing going on. A lot of people were like, man, PR this. Especially with the music. Y'all were just taking over. Kind of, let's reminisce about them days a little bit. Who was all kind of musically inclined with the paper route at that time?
Shit, you can say me, I was more, doing most of it.
Yeah. You were more the leader, the head of it. Yeah.
Of the music anyways.
Right.
But, we had Cup 2 times, you know what I'm saying? It was really like the whole game.
Right.
We had RX, you know what I'm saying? Cartel RX. We had PR Smoke.
Right.
We just on some whole, like, man, I ain't gonna lie, we had it. We was on that Detroit shit. We were trying to get on that Detroit shit. Them niggas be working out.
And why didn't we ever get that paper out album?
I don't know. We got a bunch of songs.
I think we were all kind of waiting for that. I think we can still make it happen.
We can still make it happen. What I'm talking about, shit was so good. Shit still sound like
2025.
You know what I'm saying? Shit still sound new for real.
Released today.
On me.
I like that. I like that. And so, kind of, let's talk about how, is it easy to kind of work with your partners, or is it more difficult when you're kind of in a music space, especially when you're there for your own session versus being there for their session?
I be by myself.
Okay.
Like, it's cool, but like, I'm more of a 12, 1, 2 type of morning type dude. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I like to be by myself. Yeah, for sure.
Early. Do you think it's more better for artists to kind of be more independent in the studio, as far as like making their music by themselves instead of having a bunch of people in the studios? Because, nowadays, especially when the younger artists start off, they want everybody in the studio.
Yeah.
Want everybody smoking, chilling, drinking, doing what they do. And it's like, I feel like at some point they're going to have to grow out of that,
Yeah.
As an artist, what do you think?
I started there.
You started doing that?
I prefer to be by myself.
Right.
When you by yourself, man, you can really think. Like, I made some alright music alone with the guys and alone in the studio. But when I start recording myself and getting in my own zone and comfortable enough to say what I want to say, or not embarrassed, or even just making certain type of little, like, just fucking around with the beat and say some funny, cool shit. And I be like, fuck it, I'm gonna let it ride. You know what I'm saying? And that shit, and they fuck with it the most. You know what I'm saying? They fuck with it the most.
No overthinking it.
Yeah, like, whatever,
you know what I'm saying? It's natural. It's more authentic that way.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
So let's kind of go a little bit more back before the music, because I like to learn people from the beginning. I like, the first interviews to always kind of be more of just like let me get to know them, let the crowd get to know them, because the interviews after this is gonna be funny, wild.
Yeah. Stuff. Sure, I'm down.
So let's talk about when you used to make shoes, man. You used to customize a lot of shoes.
I'm still on it, man.
When I was in high school, I remember like that used to be your big hustle. Was like,
man,
I think you actually were one of the first ones that started the denim thing too.
Yeah. I was been cutting up shit.
So how did that start off? Where did you get the inspiration to just be like, I'm gonna start custom? Hey, I see where it's taking you today. I see where it's taking you today. But I mean, we were in high school, like sophomores, freshmen.
I've been creative, man. Like my gift is art. You know what I'm saying? Like to be honest, like I said, music. I love music now. I fuck with it too, but I love to listen to music more than make music. You know what I'm saying? As especially when my brother introduced me to it. So, but I always just had talent of art. Like my gift is art. You know, I always knew how to draw, fuck with shoes. You know what I'm saying? Like then the music came along to making clothes. Like, you know what I'm saying? I do a lot of shit. Like all this shit made by me. Like I didn't physically make it, but like the designs and shit, like
it's you.
You know what I'm saying?
Your ideas, your inspiration.
Yeah, for sure.
So let's talk more about what was the first shoe that you actually kind of put your hands on and designed and that you liked? Because I know when we start off, sometimes it's not what we really think it's gonna be. What was that first time you touched the shoe that you customized and was like, yeah, this joint right here. This is the one I gotta start pushing out there.
Man, I ain't gonna lie, I grabbed some Jordan 6s.
Okay.
And I ain't gonna lie, I spray painted them hoes, but them hoes were clean, right? I spray painted them hoes, but them hoes were tough.
The blue tape and all the
man, them hoes were tough. They were blue.
For people who don't know how to make them real quick, kind of explain the materials that it takes to basically just start off.
Get you some masking tape.
Okay.
You motherfucking go to Angela's Paint, man. Go get you a little what it is?
Airbrush.
Okay. An airbrush, a little big compressor, Harbor Freight, free game.
Yeah.
$60.
You give me y'all some sauce.
Amazon. I'm talking about go get you a Eagles airbrush. You know what I'm saying, man? I'm talking about 1, 2, 3, simple math.
Yeah.
Angela's Paint got deals. Starter kits, $25.
Right.
Pick your colors. Come with paintbrushes. That's all it is, man. It's just creativity, man. Right.
So that's all it is. Would you say it's pretty easy getting into it, or is it all about skills? Because everybody does it.
It's pretty easy. It's pretty easy, man.
Okay. You got to be more creative and actually want to do it.
Yeah. It's about how far you want to take it.
Right. I like that.
It's how far you want to take it. It's like putting pencil on paper, man.
Right. I like that. So let's get back into some more music real quick.
Okay.
As far as any new music, I know you don't really want to talk about any new music because you're on a whole different path right now. But let's talk about right before you got off the horse. Was there anything in the works? Was there anything like? Because I know a lot of people that be like, man, I actually had some of this finna come out. Yeah. Just timing wasn't right.
I had some shit, man. I still got some shit, man. Like a situation came about, but I was in that closet. I'm talking about like.
Right.
Appreciate you, like you know what I'm saying with the template, like appreciate you on there, for sure.
Yeah. Because I understood, how it felt to like kind of it was like you against the world for a minute.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, and I get how it is. Like nobody's against you, nobody's like beefing with you, but it's more like you had to do what you did for yourself to get right. And so when you were like, man, I was like, look, don't even worry about it. You know what I'm saying? I think more of a community. We need to do that for brothers.
Yeah,
me and you, we don't talk every day. We don't speak every day, but when we do, it's genuine. We know where we stand.
Yeah, every time.
You know what I'm saying? It's like we just left off from the last conversation. Where do you kind of stand as far as the community? Because now you're getting to a space where there's a lot of people who do this down here. How do you think you can kind of help bring more brands together? And, I remember when Polo used to do shit with, motherfucking Costa and shit. So what do you think it's going to take as a community for brands to start kind of contributing?
You gotta come together, man.
Right.
I'm willing to do that. You know what I'm saying? I'm willing to help. I'm willing to start brand open. If you want to start your brand, like I'm willing to give out the sauce. Right. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm a good dude. You know that. You know what I'm saying? Like
of course.
It ain't nothing to me, but like for people who already got it pushing, like shit, we can collect. I got the store. Like if you need space, you know what I'm saying? We can pick this shit storefront. Ain't nothing wrong with out the trunk. To be honest.
Yeah.
That's the best way to be. Like it's like I ain't been sleep, bro.
Yeah.
Like have you seen how these motherfuckers been going?
Pushing.
Like and I ain't been sleep in 3 days.
I seen it coming. When you were
like I ain't
the way
been
you
sleep,
built
man.
the hype, the marketing was perfect. Yeah, and I like that you don't rush anything. You take your time with it. So when it comes out, it's almost like a quality to it more than just a quantity.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people get pushed up in the quantity aspect. And when you got quality, and then too, I like how yours is kind of like limited. You know yeah. I know what we see now is not what we're going to see next month.
For sure,
you better get it now.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
So I like that. So let's talk a little bit more now about the clothing. Cash Junkie, which has been around when I remember seeing it being like a bunny logo.
Yeah, it still is today, man.
Yeah. So let's talk about that, today, man. How did we come up with the logo for that, man?
Man,
that's a crazy like Roger Rabbit looking.
A fucked up high rabbit smoking $100 bill.
Yeah, I like it. I
don't know, man. My brother actually, but like we were just talking about it like to be honest, I came up with the name fucking around on GTA. You know how you can set up your little bunker name on Grand Theft Auto and shit. I was young, man. And I was just like Cash Junkie.
Cash Junkie.
And then it was like, you know, you got the buildings, like you can go get you a big bunker and so that came up with the Empire because I thought about it as an empire.
Okay.
And long live Dolph, man. I always fuck with paper out Empire. So when I just took the Empire and was like, I'm gonna build this shit like this shit gonna be an empire.
Yeah.
But as a den of playing the game, I had a bunch of other shit going on. But you know what I'm saying? Like from then on out, I took that name deeper than just the game, like deeper than just when I turn on this PS5. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I like that. You built more of a not a brand but a lifestyle.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I think a lot of people miss that. You know,
that's what I love about these clothes. Like it's not about the money.
Right.
It's not about the clothes. Like this shit is this clothes, but this just merch. To be honest, like
right.
You know what I'm saying? This like when a person buy my clothes, I appreciate it so much more because it's like you're putting on for my brand, like my dogs, my music, you know, my clothes. You know what I'm saying? You're showing your support of the Cash Junkie brand. Period. Like this shit is a brand.
Yeah. And I think what you said right there is really good because a lot of people they take supporting a small business and like, oh, why would I do that? But you got to realize when you're supporting something like you said, you're diving in more deeper into the lifestyle, the life of it, the brand of it, and I like that. I like how right now we're sitting here. I see all this that I've never seen. A lot of people gonna see this interview and be like, I need that shirt. I need that shirt.
None of this been out.
You know what I'm saying? And right now, I think you're in the most dominant sport as far as like when it comes to clothing. People are gonna try to do this, do that. What is your goal for Cash Junkie in the next, let's say, 5 years?
Man, keep pushing. Like, hopefully to be at my destination, man.
Right.
I ain't no destination, honestly, man. Like, sky's the limit. Like,
right.
I can make $1 million today. I want 10 tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Like,
come on, man.
I'm pushing. I'm
for greatness.
My like 5 years. I need half the U.S. to know about this shit. You know what I'm saying? And I'm a one-man army.
Right.
I'm not saying people don't help. You know what I'm saying? And people don't. But like this shit started with me, and you know what I'm saying. I don't mind taking who I take along the way, but you know what I'm saying. I'm not expecting none of that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying. If I got to end this shit alone, just like I started, that's what it's gonna be. But this shit gonna be something one day.
Come on, man.
For sure.
I like that. So when it gets down to the clothing and everything, a lot of people are probably like, man, I want to start making clothes. You know what I'm saying? And they take different avenues, maybe not the right manufacturer.
Yeah.
You know. What kind of helped guide you along the way? I mean, I know you said that you did your own research, your own study, and what kind of process did it take as far as like the hustle mentality? Like when you woke up and said, I'm going to really push this brand, what was like one of the first things you did to start getting this building off the ground?
Man, to be honest, man, I just came home from federal prison, man.
Okay.
And I was living fucked up before then, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I always been a good dude, but I was living wrong. I can admit to that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That I got a family, man, and you know what I'm saying? This shit big. I'm bigger than this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like my mind and my thoughts, my creativity, and my hustle is bigger than what I knew back then. You know what I'm saying?
Of course.
And shit, it just took time. Like, man, I wanna fuck with these clothes tough. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wanna start this shit. I got home, and you know, Guy Cortez, Brandon Madlock is my guy. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, man, I really need to manufacture. You know what I'm saying? And I already knew the dude that he was fucking with before I got locked up. And I was like, shit, I told him, like, man, I really been knowing this who you mess with, but I don't want to step on your toe. Is it okay?
Respect.
You know what I'm saying? If I work with him. And bro was like, yeah, bro, woo. Because I had this idea before, but it wasn't just going to maybe get pushed as it is now. But it was just, you know, another hustle for me. You know what I'm saying? And bro was like, here, let me give you this manufacturer. Let me give you this. Like, he gave me a few of them. I only locked in with the one that
you knew.
That I knew.
Yeah.
And shit, like.
But it's respect, that, man, though, because I don't think a lot of people take that into. You didn't have to do that.
Yeah, you didn't have to.
Yeah, well, no,
you didn't like ask him about it.
Yeah, you didn't have to be like, oh, I don't want to step on your. You could just go straight to the manufacturer and do what you did. And I respect that because a lot of people don't take that into accountability as far as like, there's people who are doing this before us, and especially like, we make our own connections. But I always think it's better to work together than against each other. Because a lot of times, even though we may not be trying to go against them, he could have took it as, oh, he went straight to him. He knew he could have hit me up. Yeah. So I like that, man. I really do. Let's talk more about, the shop and everything like that when it does get open. What are some things that people can kind of look forward to real quick?
Yeah, a bunch of merch. Like, gonna forever be, it's gonna be that hot shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, the shit is limited, like bro said. So grand open and be here or miss out. Like I'm bound to sell out.
DJ because I want to DJ the grand open for sure.
We need with this shit going on the radio.
Man,
I'm trying to get the news out here.
Come on, man.
Tasteful's Kitchen. They supposed to be opening up their food truck. Shout out to Tasteful's Kitchen, man. I'm trying to have them out here.
Yeah.
I'm trying to cater to y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I'm trying to do the whole 9 yards, man. We giving back. I'm trying to give back to the kids grand opening. Free merch, you know what I'm saying? You can look for clothes here, jeans here, shoes here. Like, it's going to be going down for sure.
Yeah, I like that.
Give us about May 30th, somewhere like that. We coming down.
May 30th.
We for sure. I don't know if May 30th, but I'm trying to come in straight off the summer. I know school out by May 14th. So
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay. So let's kind of dive back in. I heard you said you got out of prison, and that was kind of, a lot of people may have not knew that. Some people may knew that. Let's kind of talk about life while you were in there, if we can, real quick.
That's cool.
How was it? I always ask people because I mean, a lot of people that go to jail.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of people that just go to the regular prison.
Yeah.
You actually went.
Yeah, I went to federal.
Went to big boys. You know what I'm saying? How was it for you, man?
It ain't me.
Okay.
I don't work. I work. You did what I'm saying. I don't work grades every day. I don't work like.
Yeah.
It disgusts me. It's a place I don't want to go back.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
while you were in there, did you have any type of job or anything like that?
Nah, man.
You just kind of thugging the whole time, just like I'm doing my time.
I'm just doing my time.
Okay. Do you have any? I've asked somebody this before on the night. Do you have any crazy story that you could tell us while you were in there that's not gonna get you into much trouble? Okay. Because I heard one dude. He was like, man, I was in there and this dude was just pissing himself every goddamn day.
It's a bunch of nasty
shit like that. Like, so I always just wondered, is it different than jail, or is it just like jail but more on lockdown? Or do you have a little bit more
like federal prison, like you're more like cool, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
A lot of people, I'm not saying people not getting money nowhere in state, you know what I'm saying? But a lot of people that go fed like older men, or you know what I'm saying, people that were scamming, drug dealers, big people, like so it was really kind of laid back. Like a lot of people was really chill. It was a bunch of bullshit going on here and there, but I kind of stayed to myself, stayed out of my business. Like stayed, kept.
And most of those people, they've been in jail a little bit longer.
Yeah.
They really chilled out now.
And that was my first time ever going to jail, so it kind of like.
How long were you in jail before you made the transition to prison?
I was down here for like a month, maybe. Then I left.
Oh, damn!
That was my first time ever going to jail, like ever. Yeah. And
but I love to see the progression because a lot of people don't know you went to jail.
Yeah, a lot of people don't.
They're like, oh, we just thought he just kind of dipped down because you've been known to go off social media before.
Yeah.
Prior to even going to this, even when you went, I was like, people ask me like, bro, you heard me? I'm like, I'm guessing he chilling. You know what I'm saying? Man, I really like
I duck off and get on my dog.
Exactly.
And the music should get put aside when it comes.
I was just about to say you ducked off one time and you went strictly to like kennels. My cousin Deontay Reed, he does a couple shows and things like here. I think you've been to one of them, something like that. Let's talk about that. What do you deal with when it comes to dogs? Because a lot of people do breeding and they have different breeds.
Micro bullies, nano bullies.
And so do you strictly sell breed, or is it just a mixture of everything?
Selling breed, man. That's all I be doing, man. I fuck with them dogs tough.
Right. So let's start in that area now. Where did that beginning start? Because from being artistic to doing music to now dogs was just like, I was like, this nigga's a hustler. You know what I'm saying? At one point, you were selling cars too. You know what I'm saying? So
I keep some shit up my
exactly. So let's talk about who kind of introduced you into the bully world.
Man, just watching my own, man, just and like I said, creativity, man. Like I don't like to shit on nobody. But I like to plant my feet. You know what I'm saying?
Of course.
I like to get in lanes just like in these clothes. You know, this might not be the best shit in town. This might not be the best shit anywhere. You know what I'm saying? But I'm always pushing to my vision. You know what I'm saying? My idea of it. You know what I'm saying? Like with the dogs, like that's a lane to where like, okay, this dude dog cool. It's a bad motherfucker. I want to produce a better motherfucker. Or I want to get in my own. I want somebody to. I want the attention on me. You know what I'm saying? Like I can do what I want to do with my dogs and just. You know what I'm saying? It's just something that I just felt, and I really, at first it was for like the money and just also that too, like what I was saying, but I fell in love with my dogs, man. Like that shit, damn, like that shit over this, like for sure. Like my dogs is more important than anything to me.
Understood. Sure, they become family. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Especially when they getting you some money. You know what I'm saying? And business partners too.
Yeah.
So, you know, the bullies, the micro bullies. Is there any like? I always hear a lot of back and forth in that community. As far as what we do, what we're not supposed to do. What is your big like? Let's say something that you, when you're looking to breed a dog, obviously you have to go out, you have to find things. What is like your biggest thing good that you're looking for, and what are the bads that you're looking for to not like? If somebody's going out looking for breeds,
I need something correct. Okay. I want full tails. No higher end, like you know what I'm saying, good snap, like right. Stop breeding them dogs with them fucked up ass elbows. Where they walking like this. It's cool to have a little bow, but you know what I'm saying, because I'm into that freaky shit like that. I'm not too freaky with the shit, like you know what I'm saying.
So that's a big no for you though.
Because I mean, I have built a name for myself with the dog, so I try to keep it clean and nice because I have different racisms like to shop with me, you know what I'm saying. So I try to keep it cordial enough to where it's at everybody's liking. Right. That's a part of my building, you know what I'm saying, and growing.
Yeah, I like that. So when people are let's say I'm going to get a dog. Let's put it like that.
Say less.
Because I've always
you can get a dog,
and I know I've looked into that word plenty times. What should I be going for? Because you know I've heard people say, well, don't get a female if you're really trying to breed, or don't get.
It's all up to you, man.
Okay.
It's all up to you.
What would be your recommendation?
It's all up to you, man.
I like that.
Any idea you come at me with, I can help you get through it.
Okay. I like that.
That's how we can do it. It's all about you, man. If you into big dogs, small dogs.
Right.
If you into whatever you into. I can't tell you what to be into.
Exactly. I like that.
You know what I'm saying?
I like that.
But I can help you. I can help you with different ideas when you find out what you're into, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
We can take the shit bigger than just where your mind went to with you being fresh into the game.
You know, and that's where a lot of people are like, oh, I'm just gonna buy a dog, I'm gonna breed it, and I'm gonna sell it. You know, I don't think it works like that. You know what I'm saying? It's a little bit more. First of all, it's patience. I'm sure patience is key, huh?
And very expensive. And very
gotta
expensive.
Have some money for that.
Gotta have some money. But it makes some money.
Yeah, they do. What was your first, let's say, big ticket? I've heard people say, "Oh, I got the big," or what they call it now. Is that what they say now? Because I've heard people, "I got my big." As far as like your big cash out, what's the biggest cash out you've seen? I don't want to put your financial out there or anything like that, but because a lot of people don't, they say, "Oh, well, dogs make money, they make a couple thousand," but I don't think they understand how much. Like, 85. Let's give it an average, 85.
But I mean, I sell a lot of them for like 5,000.
Exactly.
Like,
and you
but
make
I ain't gonna lie.
That, huh?
I had a dude like before I got locked up in prison, like 3-4 dudes, trying to buy one of my dogs, Teddy Graham, Lilac Merle. They was trying to buy it for one dude offered me 25, one dude offered me 22, and one offered me 17,000. But I didn't want to sell them because I know what I can make. Like if I keep them myself, yeah.
You breed off that.
Like a lot of people like, damn, you should. I would have threw that motherfucker out the window to him. Like I'm like,
way more money.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I like that.
So, but eventually, unfortunately, I got locked up. I expected my mother and my wife to, but I lost a few dollars. But I can't blame nobody for trying. You know, he passed away. Oh, it would have been nice to have that money. Knowing that he was going to pass away.
It would have.
Hey, if
I knew his future was short, I would have took that money.
But losses turn to gains, and get what? I ain't trying to go back there. I know what happens when I go back there. I lose dogs.
Exactly.
I can lose. My empire come I won't say tumbling down, they come crumbling.
Right.
I'll get a little out of control.
Yeah.
And I like to be in control of everything, man, because I got a vision. My vision is my vision. And I'm a one-man army, and I'm the only one who can push that vision the way I need to. You know what I'm saying? I'm the only one that I expect to push that vision. You know what I'm saying?
Come on, man. So for anybody that's out here trying to get into a business, like you said, I think it's more better to be independent. Cool, you have a team.
You think I'm a businessman, don't you?
Well,
because you've been talking to me a lot about business.
You are very much. We know, for people who know, if you know, you know.
Yeah, they know me.
If you know, you know. Yeah. We know, but I like what you're pushing.
Though. Yeah, I
because
appreciate
for the
that.
people who are just starting to get to know you, that's what you are.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm trying to help as far with these interviews. I'm trying to show the real side of people.
Yeah.
Because obviously, if you know, you know. Mm-hmm. But when it comes down to it, this is who we really are. Mm-hmm. We do that because that's what we know. Yeah. That's what we've been doing. It's in our blood.
Yeah, for sure.
But this is what we were destined to do. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? This is something that didn't happen overnight. I've watched you again since the shoemaker.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, we've been tapped in a long time. On and off since you did the music. I remember at 180 when we linked back up, you did a whole 360 and started recording with me again. So I always have appreciated you in the atmosphere of, just kind of, again, supporting me, doing what I do. Mm-hmm. You don't have to do interviews like this because, again, you're a very mysterious man, too. A lot of people don't get that. They like, man, that boy over there cooking. But how's he cooking? You know what I'm saying? And
that's what I said,
I think they can know, like, you're hustling.
Yeah. Like,
you gonna get it.
Like, a lot of people, like, man, I've been home 7 months now. Mm-hmm. And, like, when I came home, I was fucked up. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And a lot of people be like, damn, man, how the fuck you just, like, doing all this? Like, I'm talking about,
right.
I come home to dogs and heat. Like, next month, I got puppies on the ground. Like, I'm selling dogs 5,000. I'm selling dogs 7,000, 8,000. Like,
so was there a lot of pregame before you got out? Like, hey, it's getting closer, No. Nothing.
Okay. It was me and my wife.
Right.
She the only one knew.
Right.
And I just. So
let's talk about the family man, Chris. A lot of people don't know about family man, Chris, which is okay. We keep our private life private.
Yeah.
But I kind of want to know a little bit more about, so how many kids do you have now?
I have 4. I tried to say that with a straight face.
You did too. She's like, I have 4. They just broke. So what's the ages of those, man?
I got 6, 4.
You ain't mean. I say you more like... You more or less just a guy that's
my persona, like
that's it. You don't play.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing wrong with it. I give that off a lot of times, and I don't mean to. You know.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to become this more like what I was when you first met me. A lot of people are like, man, what happened to Cam that's smiling? What happened to Cam that's smiling and shit like that? You know what I'm saying? So yeah. But if a lot of people don't know, yes, the camera cut off. So we back into it right now. So let's get back into the family. You see, you have 4 kids, 2 years, different ages.
I got 2 of them. The first 2, birthday on March 27th, same day, 2 years apart.
Damn, my birthday's March 21st. That's crazy.
March 27th, 2 years apart.
Wow.
I'm gonna be broke.
So is it girls, boys,
all girls?
Ooh, daddy's little girls.
I don't even see my future.
Oh, I don't even see my.
That's why I'm busting my. I better get it while
you better get it while you can, shit. Cause you're gonna be hearing, Daddy, I need. Yeah, it's coming. So, man, let's talk about your wife a little bit. How long has that been going on?
10 years.
Woo!
I've been with the same person since I was in 10th grade.
Woo! That's called love, ladies and gentlemen. It's called love. Look, he laughs because he's like, there's a lot that come with that love. There's a lot that come with it, man. So, how has she made you a better person as far as, like, with the, obviously supporting you with your businesses and things like that?
Stay down, man.
Man.
Like... At first, she more of the working type, and you know what I'm saying. She gonna get her money. At first, she like, well, you always doing something. You always here, there,
exactly.
Jumping to this. Want to do this, want to do that. I'm not saying she didn't see the vision, but
right.
I don't know. She stayed down, though. And
she was just missing a little attention.
Yeah. But whatever my idea, long she with it, you know what I'm saying? She go for it.
Right. Yeah, I like that. So as far as being a dad, how has it changed you as a person?
A lot, man. Like, even like I told you before, living wrong, you know what I'm saying? I've never been a bad dude, you know what I'm saying? Like, my babies always, like, sit me down and just, you know what I'm saying? Like, they always made me want to do good. That's why I always been investing in doing other shit, like back in the day. Anyway, like they just like shit. I love my girls, you know what I'm saying?
Keep you balanced.
They keep me balanced. They my peace.
Yeah.
Them and they mama.
Yeah.
They stress me out like a motherfucker too.
Hey, that's what family gonna do. That's what family gonna do.
Peace though, for sure.
Yeah, I like that. Man, we've been kicking shit in here. We doing our thing, you know what I'm saying? I had somebody call me and mess up the interview at one point, but man, I really do appreciate you coming through. Can't wait till we have more coming on. This is the part of the episode where we like to kind of just shine some light on other people other than ourselves. Is anybody you want to shout out, give some flowers to? This is the time to do it real quick.
I don't even know, man.
And sometimes it's like that. I've had the person on here that says, man, shout out myself. You know what I'm saying?
For real, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's a lot of people I can shout out though, but
right. In this very moment though, it feel good to know you did it by yourself, independently.
For sure.
Yeah. So for the people who want to get in contact with you about any clothes, apparel, any type of business in general, let them know where they can follow you and contact you.
I'm at Facebook, CJE, BandJones, BandJones, Instagram, CJE_BandJones. If you want some of this hot ass merch, find us on Instagram at CJE_Apparel. You know what I'm saying? If you want to listen to that music, I got some shit on the way. I ain't going to say too much because I know y'all waiting on me to drop. So should I keep making wait? Should I keep making them wait, man?
It's up to you, man.
If you want to just end up looking me up one day.
We got some business to talk.
If you just end up looking me up one day, you can find me at YouTube at BandJones. You might see some new shit, you might not.
You might.
You know what I'm saying? But you definitely gonna find some hot shit.
You're gonna see some new shit this year for sure. He coming back out. I'm gonna make it official right now. My boy, he ain't got no choice. He getting back on the mic this year. I'm gonna motivate him too, man. We appreciate you coming through, man. And again, this is BandJones. We at CJE Apparel store. Ain't open yet, but make sure you come tap in for the grand opening. This is the night shift. Make sure you subscribe on Ready to Talk on YouTube. We got over 1,000 subscribers. Trying to go up. Please make sure you subscribe so we can keep giving content like this, putting more music videos out there. And yeah, we appreciate y'all, and we out.